You shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deek has marked the area on your map.
巨龙的这个，大家看这后续真的有龙可以骑吗？
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
因为我只看因为我只看坐骑这边左边这个不知道是骑什么东西，一个是骑兽嘛，一个是扫把，可我不知道左边那个什么东西。现在左边那个是一个谜啊。
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
我感觉现在跟自己的学生好像都会讲实情，好像都没有什么差哎。他已经都透露给他身边的朋友知道了。
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
全讲。
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking as well with
Revelio.
his home wasn't the brightest idea.
Flipendo!
公主副片打
Accio! Levioso! Bombarda!
啊，大爆爆！干嘛看戏呀？啊？
Oh, dear me.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
对啊，他的任务都没了耶。
Thanks for stopping by.
还没
Hope to
出
see
现那
you
个
again.
骑扫把任务。嗯，鹅膏这边有东西哦。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I simply pretended that someone...
看一下这边鹅膏这边有什么任务？
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
哦，
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood.
哇，这颜色
and
好
I have
酷
an
哦！
exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubatubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Bubba-tubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Bubba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Bubba-tubers. I hope it's worth the risk. Hogsmeade, here I come.
寄生灵。 哦，好想再有那个哦龙的任务，需要龙任务啊。真的。
What are you up to now?
很好奇到底是能不能骑龙。
How about some sightseeing?
我发现它不止可以飞天，它还可以当做路上的坐骑，它可以跑哎。它如果这样跑起来，就有点刺客教条，就有点刺客教条的感觉。
Time to go a little quicker. Poachers. Carniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
这样爆炸，但是这上爆炸时切割对方。
Revelio.
变粉吧！
You're the one who stole the goblin helm. Oh, what's the last
哎呦喂啊！
Would you be needing a hippogriff for anyhow?
Comprino! Hold still!
Oh, it's a bit like Incendio! Are you even trying?
Potato. Superfine.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo! Stupid Lieutenant! Defendo! Now, Descendo!
Confringo!
Potato! Stupefy! Confringo!
What have you done? That's it!
Defendo! Descendo! Repulsor! Bombarda!
bomb爆了！
Levioso!
Is that the best you
Levioso!
got? That's proper feeble, that is! Reducto! Nice try! Confringo!
Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! Bombarda!
哇，大爆爆！
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
我看好像在打的时候，看到有一只，看我刚刚骑的那种品种在飞耶，就可以抓。哦，看到，还真的抓得到。那只黑色那只蛮吸引我的。
Arresto momentum.
哎呀，差点！哇，看来连缓速咒这个也要加强了，增强它缓的时间了。
Aloha Mora.
Which one of you is Biscuit?
这是饼干。
Revelio.
我怎么知道谁是饼干？他没有跟我讲饼干有什么特征，谁知道饼干是谁？
Arresto momentum.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
通通都抓，一定有一只是饼干。
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
说拯救，其实我比较像人口贩子，抓多余然后拿去卖。
Arresto momentum.
Settle yourself. I mean,
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
all right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to golf,
看
shall we?
终于抓到饼干了。但不是虽小吧，全抓最后一只才是饼干。紫色句子。啊，这里啊，骑士渡鬼马的巢穴。其实它好像都会，其实我觉得它有个好处，就是它都会亮出来给你看，说这是什么。我是觉得这种展现方式有好有坏啊。好处是你可以知道说，哦，我这边有什么东西可以拿，或者是要干什么。啊，坏处可能就是少了那种探险的感觉，有好有坏。我个人是比较喜欢这样子的。
Ah, there you are.
这什么？
Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Yeah.
哦，这什么？战斗竞技场。
Bombarda.
Redacto!
It's you. Cost us out.
I won't go down as easy! Pathetic!
Accio. Bomba.
Levioso!
Levioso.
Levioso!
Accio. Bombarda.
Levioso!
Accio. Levioso.
Damn you!
Rependo.
哇，他直接变小哎、
Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Levioso. Accio. Rependo. Bombarda.
他直接把蜘蛛变小，踩下去。
It's the one who took the goblin out! Expulso!
Stupefy.
那还有丧尸哦。
Accio.
Petrificus totalis!
Descendo. Depulso. Confringo. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy.
Petrificus
Confringo.
totalis! Reducto! Petrificus totalis!
Descendo.
Petrificus totalis!
Defendo.
Petrificus totalis!
Confringo. Descendo. Depulso. Defendo. Protego. Confringo. Descender. Repulsor. Bombarder.
哇，有几波、啊？
No more happy days. You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you?
Bombarder.
Leviosa. Wish you hadn't. I know you're.
Descender. Expelliarmus.
You're going to regret that.
Incendio.
You shouldn't go about
Blazing Bolt. Descender.
just warming up.
Protego. Expulsor. Glacius.
You've heard
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Descender. That was a mistake.
You've made a great mistake.
Confringo.
Coward.
Defender. Expulsor. Confringo.
Will you hold still?
Thought you had me there. Incendio. Descendo. Also.
You will not survive this fight!
Confringo.
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Protego.
Stupid. Nothing more than luck.
Leviosa. Bombarder. Defender. Accio.
No one takes so. You'll have to fight it eventually.
Descendo.
哦，还有火焰呢。
Notice you ain't wearing that goblin helmet you stole.
Descendo. Bombarder. Leviosa. Right and violence. Accio.
Hard to pin down.
Confringo.
You'll never be able to defeat all the Ashwine. Never been a fan.
叫吧。
Confringo.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Descendo. Confringo.
Regret that. You disappoint me. Predictable.
Confringo.
干死了！干！还有几关呢、
How does that? Defender.
Won't go down as easy. Let me out, son.
Confringo.
Yeah,
Descendo.
let me out, son.
Repulsor.
Let me out, son.
Descendo. Confringo. Defender.
Let me out, son.
Descendo.
他只要一失败，只全部重来，
It's simply too many.
太靠北吧。
Confringo meets your face.
Protego! Stupefy! Confringo!
You quite conductive, aren't we?
他的
What are your faults?
他近战居然是红色的。
Descendo! Depulso! Glacier! Crucial!
What have you done?
Confringo!
哇，那个虐人咒很好用哎，攻击可以反弹，超好用。谁呀？谁要被我上诅咒啊？
Try not.
就是你啦！
This should be fun. You made a mistake. You made a grave mistake. Friend. Incendio.
Descendo! Glaciers! Bombarda!
That's just the beginning.
Levioso! Accio! Flipendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo! Repulso!
Back here.
Descendo!
Such agility. You will pay for your deeds.
Protego! Descendo! Repulso! Confringo!
You dare slay one of my own. You will fall.
Glacier! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
No.
The beasts are safer now.
哇，几波啊！
Crucial! Descendo!
哇，这台！
Cursed fiends.
哦，最后一波！哇，这是好大一个！
Place, child. Crucial. Glaciers.
Careful not to get
Daddy, no patience for these things.
Crucial. Bombarda.
Expulsion.
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Gotta look up. Bombarder.
Are you listening?
太乱了。
Conductive, aren't we?
Accio.
Are we?
Deserves to be potted.
Bombarder.
Sort of dark magic, I presume.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Shall we?
Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Descender. Confringo. Repulsor. Defender. Confringo.
我觉得上次比较麻烦，他一定要用火，他才会有伤害。
Defender. Confringo. Bombarder. Crucial.
Almost there.
继续我就走。
Descender. Confringo. Too slow.
Time to teach someone a lesson. Levioso. Hold still.
Protego. Confringo. Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Let it disgrace.
感觉有多少规避哦，直接破盾了。
His herald and teaching in Descender. Glacial.
You'll pay for that.
Protego. Stupid one. Expelliarmus.
Levioso.
我发现虐之后直接破盾，太扯了。
Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Crucial. Glacius. Accio. Leviosa. Bombarder. Flipendo. Descendo.
Petrificus totalis.
Expelliarmus. Crucial.
小偷大衣。对啊，刚放那个周周虐是直接破的欸，他没有在关系到什么颜色，就直接就破哎，超强的。因为如果你要破他的盾，就是你要照对应的，你要用对应的颜色技能去打破他才会躲，那他那个是直接无视哎。 太强了，不会是禁咒。那什么小偷大衣什么东西会？ 穿这个也很屌哎，蜘蛛杀手装甲，就这个哦，这个还行呐，这个还行。如果我真的要解那个竞技场任务啊，我应该会直接把那个难度调到最低，然后去挤，快，因为你要的是快。
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
Ready to fight? Not quiet enough.
Bombarda.
哎呦，妖精哦！哎，掉水直接带走哎，不会游泳。
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Oh, there's a mouse round here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
这个天文台好像也可以拿那个外观。
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
那只能在晚上进入啊？这不是晚上吗？傻小。哇，这怎么组合？哎，先放大就可以知道怎么组合。哦，有，好像有出来了，好像有。这样就对了。嗯，这样不对吗？ 不是这样吗？怎么看都觉得应该是这样子啊。干！找到大洞。
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Gave the hawk lumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find. Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters.
Bombarda!
That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Bombarda!
Akan!
Confringo!
没有看到里面有那个。
Revelio. Confringo.
进入那信件，收集那信。
Either I'll have to fight that troll.
哦，三怪。
Or avoid it altogether.
让他的路甩到脸上。怎么甩到脸
？Confringo. Stupefy. Defender. Descender! Confringo! Protego!
痛苦吧
Expelliarmus!
刚出快的路甩脸，怎么甩啊
Glacius! Descender! Expelliarmus!
哎，没有啊，那是大学啊。
Bombarder. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Crucio. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Stupefy.
没有啊，棍子拿不下来啊。
In London.
去武器走，他也不能那个、啊。
Revelio.
意义不明。
Confringo. Revelio.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
信全部都掉地上，好像不倒啊。那种它这种大型的东西也不能吸，也不能推，也不能干嘛，它就是个完全就是个硬的东西。大型都一样，精英吧，要算精英的那种。
Bombarder. Revelio.
哎，刚好下面就是那个支线了。哎，顺路。
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Bombarder. Confringo.
Tobbs's master is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio.
Wow.
Confringo. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Descendo. Repulso. Revelio.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo. Confringo. Descendo. Repulso. Confringo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Revelio.
不可以哦，不可以攻击我哦，在这边我是无敌的哦。
Revelio.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Descendo. Repulso. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Descendo.
他远距诸位，
Defendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Crucible. Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Huh.
到底什么鬼地方啊？
Incendio! Feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
哦，他在这里哦。
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
死吗？应该没死吧？好像真的死掉了。真的死了。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
哼，很好，我也不知道怎么回去。
Confringo. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
哦，回来了。伊克，你的朋友死啊！
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to
培育奇
breed
兽。
beasts.
Deke would like.
他不是要冷静吗？这么快就好了？
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
哇，繁殖哎！我不能直接拯救他们就好了吗？
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
真的要去抓骑士斗鬼马？雄性的哦。
What do I need to do, Deke?
Rescue a pair of thestrals, one male. Then you'll need. Once you've rescued the
哦，不是有一只的吗？哎，我去看一下，我那只到底是公是母？雄性哦，那表示我一开始送那只是雌性的哦。 真的耶，是雌性的耶。来吃屎！哦，很难抓了。嗯，为什么会那个？地下港收集实战资料。 他要教我什么变形咒语哦？
Thank you again for retrieving that Murmush artifact for me. Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Flipendo!
好，挺远。哦，从这边通过来哦。
Confringo!
Oh, 这机关哦，怕不？
Afraid of a staircase?
Confringo! Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my
还要
quiz.
考试啊
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
在听侦探，侦探仔吗？还是鸟啊？
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden... The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
无灵记，应该是这个吧？这第一个跟第三个看起来不像是啊，这个好了。
The Alihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix.
靠呗。
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organs. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical art?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard,
Correct.
the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
波哥球吧。
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is true or false. Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
I'm sorry. 书拿来。
I put the book back on the pedestal for
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on some more
I'm sorry. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
So many.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
哎，这里好像不接近的，靠背。
Revelio.
哦，从那边通过来了。
Accio. Levioso. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
啊，这应该是什么试炼的吧？
Flipendo. Glacius. Depulso. Revelio.
有这只哦，敢忘记我忘记它是哪一个点。
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
他到底有没有成功过？
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
他哪来的自信啊？
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
超群啊！但我花很多时间在作业上。
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
在拿到法魔杖后，继续跟奥利凡德协商，或是随后跑去搜索猫头屋的件事。都不是。我想想看，这是什么？算有吧。呀，说谎好像没什么效果。
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
所以我已经可以用变形的咒语了。 改变物体和敌人的形态，可以用来解密或摆设装饰。干好贱哦！
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
哦，沙巴声音密我了。
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
哦，他跟我讲话，代表说我又有禁忌可以学嘛？哇，学霸哎！哦，美女还有10个哦。 这是学霸哦，哇，老鹰哎，雷文克劳专属的。但我个人还是比较喜欢闪亮亮。目前这一套真的蛮屌的。 都已经学到那个变形的东西，那就表示我可以学那招啦。有一招还蛮扯的。哦，干这好强哦！你用这招杀掉一个敌人的时候，你标记的那些受诅咒敌人也会一起死哦，干好强哦！ 然后如果你又学这招，被诅咒敌人死掉，然后还可以恢复生命值，哦，干连续 combo 啊！这个的，被变形咒语命中的敌人会变成爆裂物，干剑哎，直接砸！好，我要学这个。 哇，丢啊！不能丢，室内不能丢。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
把那些任务缓一缓。拿饼干。
Albert Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
我可以好奇了解一下这名信件吗？
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
他愿意跟我讲哎。
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Delivering those potions to Madame Lawing saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Confringo. Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
他跟着我们就安全。我这么努力，需要你给我酬劳？干！
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved.
他跟我们家安全。
As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
塞巴斯，我要塞巴斯丁的。他任务一定都是有好处的。为了解禁咒。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Faster! How about some sightseeing?
起飞！荒沼泥怪，干，听起来很屌。打，听起来很屌。
Bombard!
不要来乱！
Confringo! Defender! Descender! Bombarder!
来试一下，哎，不能变的，太可惜了。
Bombarder! Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Bombarder! Accio! Flipendo! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarder! Confringo! Defender! Levioso!
.队友解完，氧气保护伞。有这个面罩哦。
Protego! Ah, there you are.
.我觉得骑兽上升的速度好慢哦，都按错了吗？对啊，扫把比较快。
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
在我旁边还记什么信啊？白痴吗
？Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
干就在旁边，就在他旁边，他还给我支线任务。我操，2令呢？等等姐，等等姐，等等一定得解。 可是我又好想先解哦。干，都在他旁边了，算了，先解主线吧。都在他旁边了。
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
或许我们可以发动攻击。发动攻击，冲啊
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on.
杀掉几个
Let's
敌人。
bury some enemies.
Very well.
I still have that
very
rune
well.
symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Very well. 他也
After you.
他也认同。
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Exploring this area is a waste of my time.
他叫我先去死啊！
No one enters this mine.
来吧
For anyone who tries.
Bombarda!
Leviosa!
Accio! Defender!
Leviosa!
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Release me!
四字金马座，来丢啊！
I shall avenge you.
那好强哦！
Descendo!
Wait a minute!
Descendo! Know who you're dealing with. There you are.
There you are.
Descendo.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
不可饶恕。
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
把它变成
Once
桶子
again,
炸出去
we
真
could
的
fight our way through or be discreet.
超爽的。再一次。哇！
Cruising.
Expelliarmus! I won't bet. Descendo! Accio! Leviosa! Confringo!
I shall avenge your death.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
这两个人乐在其中啊。
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Potato won't get away with that.
All of
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Confringo!
Oh, I see why.
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Well, I won't rest until
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Confringo. Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
我期望合唱团台，看那个也可以拿来摆设。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs,
Revelio.
soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
英雄披风。
That bridge has seen better days.
Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Reparo.
Confringo. Descendo. Debolso. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Levioso. Flipendo. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all declared war.
Ah! 走太快了。
Confringo.
刚他直接走过来了。徽章。哦，传说。
Confringo.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
One less human. Is that it? You almost had a lucky shot! I won't. Rather unwise coming back this way. Hit it! Let's get this over with.
Super fun. Descendo.
We're not finished yet.
Expelliarmus.
哎，把人家变筒子真的很好用。
Confringo. Defender. Descendo. Depulso. Bombard. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Descendo. Depulso. Confringo.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn. A rune symbol. above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo! I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Confringo!
Wingardium Leviosa.
These runes must be connected somehow. Try casting them more quickly. Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
Efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
每个地方好像都通往那个地穴。
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
哇，都会回到塞巴斯蒂找到这块秘密基地。它每个地方都往这边通哎。
Revelio.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Ah. 照讲不误.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what?
Whoa.
Have you forgotten Feldcroft?
他呛我.
Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
对，22丽娜，一定要学。
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
还不是乖乖来等我了。
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
那我觉得这游戏很妙，是说你主线刚跟他讲那些话，他支线是记得你主线讲什么话，他完全是一起，他不是分开来的。这个我觉得做的很棒，这个细节真的很棒。因为通常你主线解的东西，它支线又是另外一回事。可是你刚刚主线跟他讲的话，到支线这边来，他还会记得你刚刚主线跟他讲过的哪些话。哇，这个细心啊！
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
这款游戏在很多细节上都做得很棒，小细节都有顾虑到。
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
我要学22令。
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
又是蜘蛛啊
Levioso.
Bombarda.
Flipendo. Levioso.
Accio.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Accio. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio. Accio. Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Bombarda. Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur in there.
Confringo.
But outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Confringo.
看爆裂物就是猛啊！
Revelio.
诶，这怎么拿？
Bombarda. Flipendo. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's something here by the altar.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Debolso. Defendo. Accio.
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Oh, 这里了。
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio. Confringo!
I need to find a safe way across.
Depulso! Defender! Lumos! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
忘记怎么把它拼起来了。有，帅。
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio!
哦，这条原来是通钢这边哦。
Accio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room.
Interesting.
But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've
Revelio!
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
你怎么懂的？他为什么都会啊？
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you.
自己
It's
学。
not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
对，我想要学习。
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that can say your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for
百年难得一
centuries.
见的奇才啊！
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
既然我们都玩竞重，那就来吧。来吧
Leviosa.
去，变成我家的人。他变成这样，他什么时候才恢复啊？哦，恢复。
Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Catulso.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
看小刘就在那边呢。
Accio.
That works. Keep going.
Protego. Bombarda. Fringo. Accio. Leviosa.
哇，他直接把他弄碎了。
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
Ah, 解谜哦。
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperio. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Imperial. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Descendo. Depulso.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
哦，到处都是地方可以走哎。
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Oh.
Revelio. Confringo.
"满出来。
Revelio.
"刚要解谜，我看不太懂了，什么意思？哦，我懂了啦，拉这两个符号就好了。
Accio.
Yes.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones.
Well done.
Nicely done. I see why
Revelio.
the student was so entranced with this place.
"帮我忙！"
Expelliarmus. Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Armada!
For a moment there, I thought that could never end.
Revelio. Confringo.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
哇，这傻小。
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're
无视，
taking the
我因为
relic.
无视内容。
This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
但是他无视哎。不怕死啊！
Is that ominous?
又是他，怎么又是他啦
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
说服，先存档。不知道这会影响到什么，我先存档好了。有点危险。
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to
我叫你
take
鼓
the
励。
relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
我需要你的帮助。干妈的，这跟谁站同一边啊？太靠北了吧！我不知道这个任务有什么差哎、那我要帮谁啊？干，可是我需要禁咒哎！我如果现在禁咒，我就不得不跟塞巴斯蒂安同一阵线了，不是吗？ 先谈谈好了。
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too.
哇，说服了。
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
我发现奥米尼斯讲话。
Sebastian, we're ready.
我发现
What is it?
我发现
I haven't changed my mind.
奥米尼斯讲话都不看人。
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
那我怎么走嘞？
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
干，走错路了，靠呗。我只要感觉进入这种地下墓穴或者是这种洞窟之类的，好像进个副本一样。
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
把它关起来了。返回啊，那塞巴斯蒂安，你最好是跟上我哈。哎，不能飞哦！啊，拍谁啊？不能飞。
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
要保密，又要保密啊！
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
哇！
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
被攻击了。
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
哎，他开打了。
You can't stop us. Deadly mistake.
来，请帮我。
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
All little magic tricks won't distract me.
Expelliarmus. You'll not win here.
Be careful! Mine!
This is almost too easy! Stop provoking me!
Accio. Defender.
Keep out the way!
Bombarda. We have to fight.
Keep out of Sword River!
Leviosa.
Moving in!
Bombarda.
啊，完了！哇，在你妹面前用禁术。
Boy, what have you done?
在你妹面前用禁术。
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio. 没人卖东西。
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
通报校长也没有用啊。
Revelio.
在我面前通报校长也没有用啊。
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I 还没结束哦。哦，地穴哦，我每次忘记他那个秘密基地叫什么。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What did you think you were doing? That owl has been in our family for 30 years. And you thought it would be
跑向心那边靠北。
And leave her in the Great Hall after a beast? The elves have had to transfer.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
但那遗物会不会是那个索命咒啊？应该还只差那个索命咒。
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
哇！利用奥尼斯那个家人关系，阻挡他跟校长讲。
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
接下来是谁？我看龙马对不对？龙马，我超好奇到底龙会结到什么地步去。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Is to have enough galleons one day that I don't have to work at all. I used to spend my days baking treacle tarts and dinner.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
哦，又去他家了。
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out.
听起来很容易。
Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared.
他现在在哪里啊？没有地图显示哦，好像是额外的地图。
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope until we've done what we came to do.
变羊了，哈哈哈
Bombarda.
I wonder how many they brought to capture.
哦，砸中选，
At least 10.
Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Reparo.
Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapehorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that? there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll hold
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
好了，他看到了。摸它，摸它。他知道了。不给骑啊！
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
要杀掉我们。
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
什么作为啊？
How could I have been so blind?
Eh ya, 那边卖关子不讲。
Spare a canut? Just take a gallon.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
而且我来卖东西啊。
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
海迷鸟。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
来回去
Farewell for now.
回去鉴定了。
Have you rescued the Thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
去武器走。增加整整10话的伤害。 大幅增加恶灵目标的造成的伤害。哦，大幅增加古代魔法投掷。哦，这个好像可以，一直丢，一直丢。要狮尾猫的魔法哦。大爆爆的伤害。还有什么任务？啊，这个图像好了，妖精鱼。甜甜的诅咒。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work in charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much. You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
好，厕所一下。
Oh, how fun a slide! You must try it.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Wow.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio!
I've read about mines like this, but seeing it is something else altogether.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
I won't rest until
直接变同志。
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word. We're being watched. By a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
哇！哦。
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make
Revelio.
it. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
但是我还是想打。
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Over here!
Imperial!
来听我命令。
Crucial.
Expelliarmus!
Your spells glance off of Not like this before you were born.
Expelliarmus!
Easily diverted.
Stupid! Ah, you should have
Imperial!
Goblin silver. Put me down!
Expelliarmus!
Crucial.
Expelliarmus!
Was that your best?
Leviosa! Accio! Preventa! Bombarda! Oh, this really is
还想跑啊？
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I
Revelio.
expected.
Accio.
Eh, 这条是主线哦。
Accio! Leviosa! Preventa! Bombarda! Confringo!
Oh!
Potato! Stupefy! That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. Another schematic. What are they going to build?
Revelio.
This mine is too small for whatever it is.
不用什么隐形，打就对了。哎呦，又是一个传奇。
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Confringo.
Not ripping and dying, are we?
Defender! Imperial!
Number of white coming back this way.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Strike. I should have been so deadly. I hate that! Regret coming here. Little secretary, what distract me? Let's get this. Don't do that again, I beg you! I could do this for hours!
Accio. Flipendo. Confringo.
Get away!
Descendo. Catorzo. Imperial.
No service. You can't stop us. I won't
Expelliarmus.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I need. Revelio.
哇，到地上掉的都是药水，看喝不完。
Sneaking about. You see.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery. but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor Fit...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the
扫把终于
last.
出来了。
Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
扫把任务终于来了。在哪里啊？哦，支线好多哦！天哪！而且我还没过到探索这个区域，没到这里来，到底这游戏有多长啊？哦，这游戏好长哦！太值得了，太值得了！啊，走到这边了，休息睡觉。我这个继续看。哦，好，看完。